Leap into learning literacy with tips from Camille. Our topic, closed syllables with twin syllable division. The rabbit spelling pattern. When we look at the word rabbit, we can see that it has two consonants right in the middle, and they are twins. They're the same. If you were to look up at how to pronounce the word rabbit, it is written like this, just as it would be divided into syllables, but you can see there is only one consonant in the middle. That is because when we have twin consonants, which are two consonants that are the same, well, we just say one sound. We don't say rabbit. We don't say the B twice. That is called a digraph. A digraph is di means two, graph means you write it. You write two letters and they make one sound. They can be the same letter, but there are two of them and they make one sound. So we want to keep those twins together. Now, I have done many programs in the past where they still will do vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, chop between the consonants, even if they are twins. But since they make the same sound, one sound, well, many people in the science of reading field are saying to keep them together because they do make one sound. We don't separate digraphs. When you look at the first syllable, you can see that there's one vowel. It has twin consonants, so we will chop it after here. That means not only is it in a closed syllable with a consonant guard, it's got twin guards. So you know for sure it's short, no question. It's a short vowel with two consonant guards. The next syllable is also in a closed syllable with the I saying a short vowel sound because it too has a consonant guard. So we actually call this the rabbit spelling pattern. And the reason we do, or somebody named it that, is because the word rabbit follows the pattern. It shows a rabbit with two ears and two twin consonants, two B's. Down here, you can see that they are consonant guards, and because they are twins, they make one sound. So we're going to be chopping it after. Now let's talk about our spelling pattern. How do we help kids learn how to spell the rabbit pattern? When I am working with spelling, I always have the kids that I work with figure out the syllables first. Again, to figure out syllables, you put your fist under and you poke a finger out every time your jaw drops. So let's do the word rabbit. Rab, it. Two-syllable word. Then I have them write the syllable lines. Rab, it. Then I will use my fist and I'll say rab, it. Take away the second syllable, it, and we have rab. Then I'll say rab, fist up, fingers out, do the sounds in rab. Here we go. First sound, write a sound line, second, b. Then I will say it, write it, read it. So we do it again. First sound, write it. Next sound, write it. Next sound, b, write it. I will then ask, what did the vowels say? Let's do it again if they need to. It said ah. Is it short or is it long? Hopefully by this time they know that that's a short vowel sound. Next syllable, so the first syllable, rab, the next syllable, it. The important thing to figure out here is if the next syllable starts with the vowel. If it starts with the vowel, well, if you know for sure it's short, you have to twin guard it because we have many words that will have one consonant in between that have a long vowel sound, like tiger. I is long. One consonant between the G and the next E, and it's a long vowel. Or open. O is long. But we'll talk in a minute about rebel rabbit words. So first of all, rabbit, we did rab, take away rab, it. The next syllable's it. Fist up, fingers out, do the sounds in it. Get ready, go. It. And you do your sound lines. Do it again. Let's figure out what that first sound is. I. The I says it's short sound I with a being the consonant guard, closing that syllable up. So because this is a vowel, we have one short vowel, a, one consonant guard sound, b, and then we have another vowel. Well, we know for sure it's short. The only way you know for sure it's short, and then it's not rabbit, it's rabbit, is if it has twin guards. Otherwise, we could chop it in front, like tiger or open, and have that be a long vowel sound A. Or we could chop it behind, like camel or robin, and have it be a short vowel sound A. But when you know for 100% sure it's short, it needs its twins. So therefore, you're going to put another consonant in, a twin consonant guard, the letter B. And it would be chopped after the twins. So there you have the spelling pattern for rabbit. Now, as I mentioned, we have a rebel rabbit pattern. Well, that's crazy, but it's true. And unfortunately, there's a lot of words that are rebel rabbits. Why do we have the word rebel? Because rebel follows it. But it can also be rebel. Oh no, we're going to do that on another slide. And it needs its guard. Well, how do I know that? Let's do the syllables. Reb, o, reb, o. Take away o. First syllable is reb. Fist up, fingers out, with the sounds in reb. B. Is it short or is it long? Well, it's short. And it has to have the guard if it's short. So therefore, it will need to be chopped here. So we call it a rebel rabbit because it's not following the rabbit pattern. It didn't double guard. It's B, and it should have. Same thing with camel. We don't say camel. We say camel, but we don't double the M. Same thing with the word over here, which is rabid. We say short vowel sound. We don't say rabid, but then in rabies, we do. So our language can be a little crazy. I'll say, oh, this poor rabbit, he is rabid, and that's an illness. He is sick, and unfortunately, he lost his ear. He lost his other consonant B and only has one. Let's look at this word. We'll find those vowels. They're the slices of bread. That's sandwich. The consonants in between, well, they're twins. So we've got two kinds of jelly here. Both blue, though, boysenberry or purplish. Boysenberry and blueberry jelly. Can't separate the twins. After the twins, cover up the second syllable. What does the vowel say? It's got two guards, so it's short. Remember our symbols? For egg. So less. Then we say the second syllable, and they are going to pronounce it exactly like it should be said. And that is with the short vowel because it has a consonant guard, ah, and we say on. Then they put it together, less on. I don't know a word that's less on. Most kids will be able to figure, oh, I think it's lesson. Close enough, they'll get it. Some kids won't. Some kids will not know that less on means lesson. What's going on here? What's going on is that second syllable is unstressed. This vowel is a copycat. It's kind of copying the sound of short U and saying, really it's in between vowels. And so it's mushy. And so it's our unstressed syllable. We can say, we sounded out lesson, but we say lesson because of the crazy schwa. And that's what we call when a vowel will say more of an sound when it's being mushy and weak, unstressed and chill. Kind of like the U.